Hi, this is Arikan from Baechu Kimchi.
And I'm Rob from Rob's Kitchen. And today we're making
Baechu shrimp tacos.
Oh my god.
So Rob, why don't you talk about this recipe a little bit?
Actually, it's kind of tough for me to talk about this one without salivating. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
I think no matter who you are, you've had taco nights when you were young. This recipe's a pretty far stretch from the old El Paso on the beef. We're doing Baechu kimchi extra spicy with some wonderful, wonderful spices here. GOCHUGARU?
Yeah.
GOCHUGARU.
I mean, I'd probably butcher it too. It's not my language.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mix these spices together. We're gonna start off with some ground ginger. I'm gonna go a 1/4 teaspoon. You don't wanna overdo it. So then we're gonna go to the garlic. A 1/2 teaspoon.
Unless you like garlic, of course.
If you like garlic, I do like garlic, you're right. I'm just gonna pour this whole bowl in. It's all in there. Call me crazy, am I right? Moving to the onion powder. We're gonna do just a teaspoon of that as well. Now, toasted sesame seeds, we need a tablespoon of it. A tablespoon is actually just 3 teaspoons. We're gonna head to the kosher salt. With kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon is more than enough. Brown sugar, 1 tablespoon. Chili flakes, we don't wanna go too spicy because we are using the extra spicy kimchi. I'm only gonna do a little less than 1/2 teaspoon. Star of the show, of course, the GOCHUGARU. We're gonna do a full teaspoon of that.
Oh, this is where you would get the nice smoky flavor.
Oh, it smells so good. And then we mix. Hey, why? Would you like to know a secret?
Sure, does it cost anything?
No, this is Rob's secret. And it is his magical spice grinder.
What? Mind blown.
Take this seasoning that's mixed, put it in your spice grinder.
And you know what? It makes sense because as you grind the spice, it releases the natural oil from the sesame seed and the pepper. So I bet it would be more aromatic that way, right?
Aromatic through the roof. Mama said don't play with your food. I say, let's do it. The shallots in for the charlatan. All right, so we're gonna do an important part of the taco here, which is the marinated cucumbers. It adds A, an awesome crunch, and B, some delicious sweetness.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut these cucumbers up, and we use 3 small cucumbers today, but if you have English cucumber, I guess that would be a good substitute as well, right?
Yeah, use about 1/2 of a big English cucumber. So I'm gonna go ahead and, while she's cutting the cucumber, cut this shallot. What do you always call the shallot?
Oh, I call it like the Cadillac of onion.
The Cadillac of onion. We're going to toss it in the marinade. So let's make the marinade first.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of this, what most people call sweet Thai chili.
You know what the brand name is called? Aroidi. It means yummy in Thai.
Ooh, well it is yummy, that's for sure. So we've got 2 tablespoons of that, and then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. We're gonna take our spoon, and all we're gonna do is mix it all together. All right, so now we've got our sauce made. We're gonna throw in all our cucumbers.
Okay, so all of these in?
Let's get them all in there. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and add these shallots in. And then we toss. As we're gonna do the next steps, maybe every 10 or so minutes, you're gonna wanna keep giving another stir just to get that marinade back to the top and seeping back down through the cucumbers. Do not put iceberg lettuce in your tacos. Get the cabbage, get the crunch. So I guess we'll start off, we'll cut this giant head of cabbage into smaller pieces. As I'm cutting this cabbage, I guess you can be cutting the scallion.
Okay, so my scallions is done.
Your scallions are done, my cabbage is done. I guess it's time to put it in the bowl. So we could start mixing it right now, but we do have a few extra ingredients, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do have cilantros here, which is, I mean, I think it's kind of like the core of tacos. I don't think I could have Mexican food without cilantros. And also lime salt for you here.
And a lime here. So I'll cut the lime, I guess. This lime I'm just gonna half, and we're just gonna squeeze the lime juice in. So chop it up nice and, you know what, they say a coarse chop, but just
coarse? Okay.
Coarse. Just everything chopped up. The leaves, the stem, everything. If you don't put the stem in, you're losing, in all honesty, in my opinion, 90% of the flavor of the cilantro. While she's finishing this cilantro, I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this lime. And it's a full lime. Put a full lime in there.
It looks worse.
It looks worse now?
Yeah, I think it does look worse. So I guess now is the part where we start doing the sauce for the taco, and this is where our Baechu kimchi extra spicy comes to play. So we're gonna take some of the kimchi out, and how much you say, Rob? About half a jar?
I would use half a jar. You want to get those good kimchi chunks in there, and you're only going to get a lot of kimchi if you take half the jar. That's probably good there. That's about half the jar.
So this kimchi is quite mature and it gives out lots of juice. So if your kimchi doesn't have lots of juice, it probably means that it's a little bit too young. What you could do is you can leave it sit outside the fridge for about a day or two, and that would release the juice. Or you can just buy mature kimchi. Just look at the best before date. The closer to the best before date, the more mature it is.
That looks phenomenal. Honestly, as we're making this, I'm watching her do this and I'm like, I can't wait till we eat these at the end. All right, so we've got our chopped kimchi here. Now it's time to just put it together as a sauce. So the last thing we're gonna do, we've got this here, the secret of it all. That's why matured kimchi is super important. You're gonna just take your fork, push the kimchi to the back, and just pour a little bit of kimchi juice in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what's gonna make it something special.
And you know what? The good stuff from the kimchi, it collects in the juice. That's what the fermentation does. It's like a really potent probiotic juice.
All right, so this mix right now, I think it looks appetizing, but some people might want to stir it together. I don't know, this looks like pretty dope taco sauce. If I find out you got pre-cooked shrimp, I am gonna find you and I'm gonna hurt you.
So let's cook.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna get the shrimp up in this electric skillet here. Here we go. We're just gonna get all this shrimp in here. Oh. Sizzle for me, baby. You guys obviously are watching a video, so you can't experience what we're experiencing, but as these shrimp cook, this smell is getting so good in here.
Okay, so now we're at the very last step. I have here a corn tortilla. We're gonna put it together.
Let's do it, I'm so excited.
Oh, it sounds so good. Okay, run me through this, Rob.
All right, you're gonna take a spoonful of the taco sauce. You're going to go ahead, grab just a handful of the slaw, a few marinated cucumbers, and you don't want to do maybe more than 3 shrimp. Just gonna squeeze a lime on there for the 2 of us.
Are we eating now?
Yeah.
So the moment of truth?
So here it is. These are Baechu shrimp tacos. Oh my God.
Oh God.